All right, let's talk about something that financial experts get really excited about. One of the most powerful tools out there for building wealth, the Roth IRA. And to really get what makes it so special, we're going to get a little help from a very smart friend of ours. So, meet our hero for today, Smart Raccoon. Now, Smart Raccoon absolutely loves apples. But, he's getting wise in his ears and knows he's not going to be able to scramble up those trees forever. He needs a solid retirement plan, one that guarantees his golden years are just full of delicious apples. So how does a clever raccoon like him make that happen? Well, here's the problem. In this forest, the main currency is leaves. So Smart Raccoon has to save up his leaves now if he wants to trade them for apples later. But come on, just shoving them under a rock somewhere, that's not going to work. He needs a real strategy. Luckily, the wisest creatures in the forest, they've got a solution. It's a special tool they call the Magic Savings Log. For us humans, we call it the Roth IRA. And trust me, this isn't just some old hollow log. It has some seriously magical properties for making your savings grow. So what exactly is this magic log? Think of it like this. It's a special retirement account where you put in money after you've already paid taxes on it. These are your pre-washed leaves. Then you let those leaves grow and grow over time. And here's the kicker. When you're ready to retire, you can pull everything out completely tax-free. That's right, the government owl, the IRS, doesn't get to take a single bite, not one. Now, of course, there are a few rules to this magic. For 2025, most raccoons can stash away up to 7,000 leaves a year in their log. And for you more seasoned raccoons out there, 50 and over, you get a little bonus. You can put in up to 8,000 leaves. It's what they call a catch-up contribution, a little extra help to beef up that retirement stash. Okay, but this is where the real magic kicks in. It's not just about saving a pile of leaves. It's about how those leaves transform into a giant feast of future apples. This is all about the power of tax-free growth, and you're about to see just how incredibly powerful it can be. Just look at these numbers. Let's say our smart raccoon saves 5,000 leaves every year for 20 years. Okay, so that's 100,000 leaves that he put in himself. That's that first bar. But thanks to the magic of compounding, his log could turn out an extra 119,000 leaves all on its own. That's the second bar. That is pure growth, bringing his grand total to 219,000 leaves. And here it is, the most important part of this whole thing. That 119,000 in growth, it is 100% completely tax-free when he takes it out in retirement. That is the absolute superpower of the Roth IRA. All that extra money, all that growth is his to keep. So yeah, tax-free growth is amazing, but that's not the only trick this magic log has up its sleeve. Let's dig into 5 other irresistible perks that make this one of the most popular savings tools around. Okay, let's run through these real quick. Number 1, we've already covered, tax-free growth. Number 2, you are the boss. You get to choose exactly how your money is invested. Number 3, there's no forced snacking. Unlike some other accounts, you are never required to take money out when you hit a certain age. Number 4, it's an incredible gift for your family who can inherit it tax-free. And number 5, and this one is huge, you get emergency access to your cash. This right here is a massive, often misunderstood benefit. You can pull out the money you originally put in, your own contributions, anytime you want for any reason with absolutely zero penalties or taxes. It's like a secret escape hatch that gives you incredible flexibility. Just remember, the rule is to leave the growth untouched until retirement. Now, you know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility. This magic log has a few really important rules you have to follow. You want to make sure you get all the benefits and, don't get bitten by any surprise penalties. First up is what's known as the 5-year rule. The second you put your very first leaf into any Roth IRA, a clock starts ticking. Once that account has been open for 5 full years, the magic is fully unlocked. That means any qualified withdrawals of your growth are now officially tax-free. So the big takeaway here, get that clock started as soon as you possibly can. Next up, income limits. The magic log is designed for most raccoons, but not necessarily the super wealthy ones. In 2025, if you're a single raccoon making over 161,000 leaves, or you're married and making over 240,000, you can't put money in directly. Now, there are some sneaky backdoor methods, but that's a whole other story for another day. And here's a big rule you really have to remember. This log is meant for your retirement apples. If you try to take out the growth, not the money you put in, but the earnings, before you turn 59 and a half, you're probably going to get hit with a 10% penalty plus regular income tax. So keep your paws off the growth until it's time. Oh, and for some savers, there's this other amazing perk from the government called the Savers Credit. Seriously, if your income is below a certain level, the government might actually give you free money just for saving for retirement. Like in this example, you save 2,000 leaves and you could get a 1,000 leaf tax credit back. It's like getting a free apple just for being so responsible. So when you boil it all down, what's the most crucial point? It's this: do not wait. Time is the most magical ingredient in this entire recipe. The earlier you start filling up that log, the more time your leaves have to grow into more leaves, and the bigger and more incredible your retirement apple feast is going to be. And always remember, you are not alone on this journey. Learning about this stuff and planning for your future, it's a team sport. Like they say in the forest, raccoons together strong. So we'll leave you with this final thought. You now know the secret of the magic log. You know how it can help you build a future that's full of apples. The only question left is, what's the very first leaf you're going to save to get that 5-year clock started?